And yes, I'm in my bed.
Oh!
Something that's been running through my head recently, I don't know where I read this. I think it was Pinterest, because Pinterest speaks gospel.
Oh boy.
Pinterest speaks gospel to the girls who didn't have access to Tumblr. Something about everything is fine. Like if you label everything is fine, then everything will just be just fine. Nothing will ever be like good. It'll just always be just fine. I'm someone who always says like, oh, it's fine. It's fine all the time. But ever since I read that quote, every time I say it's fine,
She's bald!
I always think of that. Anyway, hi. I'm in my bed. The true Americans are gonna look at me and be like, wow, you're a lazy piece of dog shit. I can't believe you're not running a fucking marathon while you're recording your fucking YouTube video. You're a lazy piece of shit and I hate you. And you're black.
Oh boy.
So I hate you double. You know what? You know what I say to the average capitalistic American? Now what? Now what? Now what? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You gonna hit me? Ever since that guy on Love Island said epitome instead of epitome, I've been checking myself. Am I a stupid bitch? No. Do I sometimes use big words that I'm not entirely sure I know the meaning of? Yeah, guilty. We all know children can't read right now. And I don't even really want to talk about that. I don't even want to talk about that. What I want to talk about is the social aspect of using phones. I'm someone who I don't like interacting with people. I'm not the type of person who goes around proving like the world is terrible. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe people are terrible either. When it comes to socializing, I feel like it makes it 10 times harder, but also 10 times worse. And I say it makes it 10 times worse because the in-person aspect of it, but on the phone side, say you're trying to make a friend through Instagram, I never respond. To a point, I'm digging my own grave. I'm not a very talkative person unless I'm super comfortable. I don't really talk. I don't really like being in big groups that much. I'm not someone who thrives well for long periods of time. My social battery is quite low. Oftentimes, I feel bad about it. I will sit up here and admit yes, Instagram and TikTok and all these social medias are genuinely such a great way to meet different people and to interact with different people, but then I also feel like it makes it so much harder to interact with those people in person because over the phone I'm almost performing for this person, so I seem cool. I'm watching what I say so I don't come off weird. I have an easier time meeting people in person and talking to people in person than I do, and I've made better friendships that way as well, as opposed to DMing someone on Instagram and be like, oh, you look cool, let's be friends, because I don't know where to go from that.
Oh,
the only times I will DM somebody just because is when I am not in the right state of mind. And suddenly I want to talk to every bitch on the block. Suddenly I'm the most social butterfly in the fucking room. Once I've DM'd this person, I'm like, oh my god, let's be friends. What the fuck do I say from there? And again, calls coming from inside the house, because I think a lot more people have better luck with this, or are just better at talking to people. Let's be friends, how are you? What's your mother's maiden name? Not to say I don't care about your mother's maiden name, but I think I'm cool. I really like being alone. I find a lot of comfort just being by myself. And I'm an only child too, so I don't know if that does anything. I need my space. But there was a time where I would flake a lot. I had to eventually find that balance between, showing up for my friends and showing up for myself. And I found that balance. My friends clocked my teeth. They did. And I love them for that, honestly. As I move through new experiences and as I get older, I often feel wrong for liking being by myself more. I'm not very spontaneous. I'm very nervous, but not in a way where it's annoying. I remember this one time, this random girl from Washington Square Park, she invited me to this concert and I said I would go because I was feeling spontaneous, but then I was like, what if she fucking kills me? I don't want to go. I don't know, maybe that's discernment. I don't know. I'm always down to try something new. I'm always down to go somewhere cool. I don't have the spontaneity that I feel is acceptable. I like to plan things out because I get freaked out if I don't have an exact plan. And I'm very laid back, but then I have my moments when I'm not, and I have my moments where I fuck shit up. Anyway, that's the point. I'm not explaining my personality. I'm not scared, but I'm a little nervous because last year it was kind of hard for me to make friends because of how quiet I am and how reserved I am. I never want to force things. Once that sentiment of don't force it was planted in my brain, that seed was planted, it genuinely sprouted. Whenever I am subtly forcing a personality or forcing myself to be someone that I'm not, it always feels icky. Throughout last year, not always, but oftentimes I felt like I was performing myself instead of being myself. And only around literally one person I didn't feel like that, and I love her so very much. She's introduced me to these people as myself. Like, she would tell them like, hey, Sierra's a quiet person. Like, interact, she's fun, like, whatever, but like, she's very quiet. I feel like I would have to apologize for, I was apologizing for being myself, and she was like, oh, I know who you are. And like, that really reinforced the need to accept myself for who I am and how I present socially. You know, I would rather be on my own than perform for people, because it's so much more draining, and like, I would rather have people around me that like actually know who I am and like know that I'm nonverbal and prefer silence over stupid small talk. Constantly feel myself teetering between social butterfly and isolated roly-poly. What? Like, in on themselves. Me and my friends did an escape room recently, and it was really fun, but like, I caught myself being very silent, not because I didn't have anything to say, but like, often feel like when I'm in groups, I feel like I need to be the loudest, most interesting person in the room, or I'm just not being a good friend. But I'm not a very social person. I don't really like going out that much, but I will. Every so often I'm craving a club, I'm craving a young intern night, but my bedtime, I don't want to feel bad about not being as social as I could be. Well, I'm not a social person, and I'm okay with that. And sometimes I can be. Sometimes I am that young intern bitch, but like, I'm not like the social butterfly I feel like I have to be. And I'm coming to terms with that. I hope that you hearing this allows you to also accept who you are as a person, and to not try to fight it because you feel like you have to, or because the fucking ether told you that you should. Ether's not real, baby. God's not real.
Oh boy.
Fine. How do I turn it off?
Baby,